Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about a little controversial subject, namely the podcasts focused on talking to women, like the Whatever podcast, uh, Fresh and Fit, Sneako, those kind of things. I'm sure if you've been anywhere near the dating or relationships online space on YouTube or the internet, or even like red pill content that are usually men between 25 and 45 that interview women that are much younger and typically in their early 20s kind of thing and just dating around, and they ask them questions like, what are you looking for in a man? Do you ever see lowering your standards or settling for different men, for the average guy, etc., all that kind of things. I'm sure if you've been online or watched any type of YouTube, you've seen this kind of content. And while I understand its usefulness towards, the average person who's kind of just getting to grips with modern dating standards or how dating's handled in the West right now, if you are anywhere near more experienced and just aware of the topic, there's a limited amount of value you can get from these podcasts. I would personally recommend that you stop watching these videos and these podcasts. And that's namely because, okay, cool, some guy's dunking on some woman's unrealistic expectations because she's been on Instagram too much. So what? Who cares? Everyone knows that, okay? I don't think it's new news to anyone unless you're completely new to the scene, right? If that's the case, I would recommend watching it just to be aware of what's happening out there. But if you're like me that's been on the internet for a while, watch these things, and is just aware of it already, just stop watching. It's totally not worth your time. Do not become stressed about these type of people that you're never going to encounter anyway. They're just internet hoes, basically. Okay, I hate to say that and use that term, but that's kind of what it is. Okay, don't judge every single woman in life by these standards. It's ridiculous. Same thing that you shouldn't expect a woman to think every guy has a Bugatti. Same idea here, except it's a negative connotation. It's just, if you watch these type of podcasts and these content consistently, you're gonna get the impression, even if it's somewhat true to an extent, that every woman is only looking for a guy that can provide, that can basically just free ride off him, right? Be a sugar daddy um, to the girl. And like I said, while it's good to be aware of this issue, why would you ever want to waste any more time, vexation, worry, annoyance on someone who you'll never actually encounter? These people, they live online, they go to different streamers' houses, they go to different podcasts to get clout, to get access to people's awareness so they can get on their OnlyFans, that kind of stuff. If you aren't subscribed to this type of podcasts, I'm not, just unsubscribe. Stop them from getting your feed. Don't recommend, ask the YouTube to stop recommending these channels and this content to you. It's a total waste of your time and effort and resources. Um, I just can't understand. If you're already aware of the dating scene and what people are looking for in each other, why do you want to watch more content that makes you you're worried about it and just kind of poisons your mind against it, right? I don't understand that. Is that if you find you're watching something, you're annoyed at it, and you can't actually do anything about it, then why are you watching it, right? Just get it out of your life and focus on something you can actually improve on. And so that's kind of the main message behind these, is like, when you're watching the Whatever podcast or Fresh and Fit and you're watching them for, whatever reason, I don't care what the reason is, but you're watching them and you're annoyed or you're entertained for whatever reason, that's kind of not looking great on you, to be honest, okay? Like, focus up and work on yourself. It's the classic Jordan Peterson situation where, stop focusing on others and just make your bed. That kind of thing. Is that, if you're have a less than desirable living condition, or you need to switch a job but you're really delaying it, and you're using this to distract yourself, just some stupid podcast that no one cares about at the end of the day, dude, just stop watching. It's just poisoning your mind for no reason. There's potentially a really good girl out there that is looking for someone on his warpath and doing something useful with his life that you could miss because you're consuming content like this, okay? um, so I've been down that kind of red pill relationships rabbit hole before. I got some information that I found useful out of it, and I left. You know, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of what girls look for now more than ever. Um, but there's a diminishing return on the content you consume at that level. Get the basics, understand what you need to accomplish to be successful in life, and make sure that you naturally actually want to pursue that. And then just disconnect. It's totally not worth your time, and it's just stealing your energy, stealing your time, and stealing your emotional output from someone else who could be benefiting from it, or yourself, by working on other things that matter. So at the end of the day, I would really encourage you guys, as I've done this myself, to stop watching that type of content. Focus on improving the lives of people around you and making yourself become the best version of yourself so you can actually pursue what is valuable in life. Until next time, guys, take care.